Proton LB2S in magnetic mode proof of concept. Okay, first switch the toggle switch into magnetic mode and then power on the unit. Select COM3. Click start. So scanning without the object. Okay, saving the file. Then select new. Okay, now I'll put the target object. So this one. Select COM3. Start. Okay, scanning the area with object. Stop. Saving the file. Save. Analyzing the results. So we have two results, no object and with object. Okay, this result has no object. though we see a red spot. And using the interpolation to check the highest value. So this one is the highest value, 0.98 for the no object. Next, open the second file with object. This result has with object. Using the interpolation to check the highest value. Okay, this one has the highest value. We have 221. So this is the screenshot for the no object and with object. So if there's no object, the value is 0.98. And then if I put the object on the ground, the value increases from 98 to 221. Means we hit the target. Okay, scanning void or space. Okay, let's check for the void space scan result. So the void space is the blue spot.
Let's check what metals the proton can able to detect.
Okay, testing of the ferrous metals. Metals that are magnetic. So we have the 1 inches concrete nail. Detected. Next, 3 inches concrete nail. Detected. Next, steel ball. Detected. Next, horseshoe. Iron. Detected. Lasperus. Ammunition box. detected. So again, those are the ferrous metals that are magnetic. Now we will test the non-ferrous or non-magnetic metals. So we have the silver, 99% silver. Not detected. Next, we have the gold earring, 18 karat. Not detected. Brass ring. Not detected. Lead bar. Not detected. Aluminum soda can. Not detected. Copper cup. Not detected. Okay, last. Copper plate. Not detected. So those are the non-ferrous metals.
Now, why didn't work? The answer is protonyllic, Lb2, 4, 8, and 16 are basically a magnetometer. A magnetometer can only detect magnetic or ferrous metals. Gold, silver, copper are not detected because these are non-magnetic or non-ferrous. So, if a magnetometer like protonyllic cannot detect gold, then how can we use it for treasure hunting? Here are some scenarios by which we can possibly detect treasures. First scenario, we have a long tunnel, and behind the tunnel is a void or space with a treasure. Green lines represents surrounding magnetic field, and the blue lines represents the disrupted magnetic field caused by the tunnel and the void or space. So let's say after detecting and entering the cave, and at the dead end, you found no treasure, just continue detecting until you hit a void or space. Then inside the void or space is the treasure. Next scenario. So we have green lines surrounding magnetic field. Red lines is the magnetic field caused by the iron box. So if the magnetometer detected the iron box, then inside the iron box is the treasure. Next scenario. Green line surrounding magnetic field. Red lines magnetic field caused by the steel rebar. After breaking and removing the steel rebar, next is the treasure. Last scenario, we have underwater cave treasure with bomb traps. Green lines surrounding magnetic field. Red lines are the magnetic field caused by the bomb traps. So a series of suspicious metals are possibly bombs protecting the hidden treasures under the cave and water. Okay, that's all for now and thanks for watching.